Before we start today's video, I just want to say a massive thank you to all you guys out there, to the people that have subscribed to my channel, the people that are liking my videos, also my followers on social media, so Twitter, Facebook, Insta. The support over the last couple of weeks has been immense. I've seen a huge amount of people coming to my channel, watching my videos. One of my videos, my egg custard tarts, as my veg custard, has reached over 1,000 views. So thank you very much. Because without you guys, this channel wouldn't exist. Because you guys are why I'm doing this channel. I want to show you that plant-based meals are easy and you can still have your favourites like your custard tarts. So thank you very much. And if it is that you're the first time watching my recipes, please do subscribe. There's lots of more recipes to come. I've got a how-to series, trying to keep things nice and simple, keep things moving. So hit that subscribe button and join me on my channel. Thank you again. Let's get cracking with this recipe. Hi, I'm Emma with Really Simple Recipes, and today we're going to be making raw Ferrero Rocher balls. Okay, we'll go through these ingredients. So we have a couple of Weetabix, which have already been pre-blended. We've got some broken hazelnuts, which I've pulsed in the blender rather than blended. Some whole hazelnuts, so there's about 15 there for your centres. Some dates. So for this, I advise using Medjool dates because they're really caramelly and sticky. I'm going to be using Holland & Barrett's dates today, mainly because I need to get them used up because I've got quite a lot that are running out of dates. I've got a couple of tablespoons of cacao powder and some more hazelnuts. If it is the hazelnuts that you buy have the skins already on, the brown skins, what you can do, you can pop them into your oven on a gas mark 1 for around 15 minutes. And then what you can do, once you pull them out of the oven and they're cooled down, you can rub them either in between your hands or in between a towel and the peel just falls straight off. It doesn't need to be perfectly peel free, the more we can get off the better. So these ingredients are for your main part of the recipe for your balls. And then what I'll do, I'll show you how to make the chocolate covering at the end. Because some people might not want to use a chocolate covering, they might just want to coat in the hazelnuts rather than putting a chocolate sauce on there as well. Which is absolutely fine, both are just as nice. Okay, we'll get started. So we're going to start by blending up our hazelnuts. So I'll just pop in our hazelnuts. Pop your lid on, and we're going to give these a good blend. Okay, so it's consistency that we're looking for your hazelnuts. Really broken down, give them a really good blend. You can see there now why I advise with your other hazelnuts just to pulse them because they do really break down. Okay, so what we're going to do now is add in our dates, and we are going to add a couple at a time. The reason being, when you're using dates in a blender, it can overwork your blender and we don't want to burn your blender out. Looking really good, so we're going to add in our Weetabix, and we're going to also add in our cacao powder, and we're going to give this a good blend now for about 5 minutes. So that's your mixture all done. That's what we're looking for. It should be nice and sticky. Okay, so we're going to start making this into some balls now. This is how to make your balls. So grab a bit of your mixture and you just want to flatten it out like so. As you can see, it sticks together really, really well. Grab a hazelnut, pop it in the middle, give it a bit of a squish down, and then just wrap the mixture around that hazelnut. And then just make it into a ball shape. So there's two options for you now. So now this is done, you can either A, roll it in the broken hazelnuts that I showed you earlier that we've pulsed in the blender, or B, you can carry on watching and I'll show you how to make a chocolate sauce to pop over the top, and then you can put the hazelnuts, broken hazelnuts in that as well. So there's a couple of options there for you. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pop mine onto a plate, and then I'm going to pop them into the freezer. And I'm going to pop them into the freezer, and the reason I'm going to pop them into the freezer is because I want to make sure they're nice and hard before I pop them into the chocolate sauce. It just helps to hold them together. Okay, so now we'll make a start on that chocolate coating. So for this I'm going to be using some coconut oil. I've got some cacao powder, maple syrup and your broken hazelnuts. So I'm using maple syrup. You can use stevia or you can use agave. And it's up to you if you want to use 1 or 2 tablespoons. It depends on your sweetness and what you like. One downside to this chocolate is it does melt really quickly once it's out of the fridge or freezer. So if it is that you're looking for something that you can take out of the house, take to work, it might be a good idea to get a bar of dark chocolate and melt that down instead. The reason I'm using this is it's a little healthier. It hasn't got any refined sugars in there. I'm using your natural sugars. So that's the reason I've opted for this particular chocolate. Okay, so we're going to start by melting our coconut. So simply, same as you would melting a bar of chocolate, it's going to pop it over a saucepan with a little bit of water in and just let that melt down. I'm not going to show you me doing that because you know how to do that. Okay, so I've got my balls out of the freezer ready to go, because what I need to do with this is I need to move really quickly. The reason being, because I'm using coconut oil, it can start to set. So I want to make sure that I'm moving quick enough that I can get that chocolate coating on before that happens. So I've got my coconut oil here. I'm going to leave it onto the saucepan, but do be careful, it will be hot. It's just, I'm leaving it on there because I just want to help to keep it warm. So what I'm going to add first, I'm going to add in our cacao powder. Make sure you get that all in there, and make sure you give it a good mix. You don't want any powdery substance left. Okay. That's fine. So it should dissolve really, really quickly. So I've just popped in my maple syrup, give that a good stir. And I'm going to pop in there now my final bit, which is my broken hazelnuts. Give that a good stir. And now I'm going to roll my balls in the chocolate topping. Okay, so there is my chocolate mixture. So we're going to roll our balls in this chocolate mixture now. So just grab one of your balls. Just roll it in that mixture, make sure it gets a good roll, like so. Okay, so once all my balls are done, I'm going to pop them back into the freezer to set. It's as simple as that, raw Ferrero Rocher balls. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut one open because it'd be rude not to. Give that a cut. One thing I recommend you do as well, which I wish I did, was put your balls on greaseproof paper, as they do stick. So I do apologise that I didn't show that. I do recommend that. And there you go, you've got your hazelnut in the middle, you've got your filling, and I'm going to give these a go, give them a try. That is really nice. The wheat bit gives it that kind of like crunchy texture, so like that biscuity texture. That is so nice. Bang on. Beautiful. I really hope that you've enjoyed this one today. It is a bit of a healthy recipe, nice and simple to make as well, and it's delicious. If you have, do give me a like. And if it is that you want to see some more plant-based recipes or you want to see some basic how-tos, do subscribe to the channel. And if you've got any questions, comments, feedback, anything at all, if you want to know a little bit more about me, about my veganism, anything, pop that below and I'd be more than happy to get back to you. Thank you for watching.